Daisy and Violet were a pair of conjoined twins, whose life story is almost too horrible to mention. They were born to an unmarried barmaid, and while they were connected at the hip and buttocks, they shared no major organs. Because their mother was single and unable to provide for the girls, she gave them away to a couple who claimed they would help them out. In reality, the couple was a pair of sociopaths who abused and worked the girls to the bone. Their new family toured them around the world where they sang and danced, but they took all their money. The girls themselves were smart though, and they realized that what their adoptive parents were trying to do was slavery. Eventually, they sought help from a lawyer who could emancipate them from their situation. After the courts heard what they had been through, they awarded the two girls over $1 million in damages. Daisy dyed her hair blonde, and the two girls began working as burlesque dancers. Violet began a relationship with a young man, although nobody would allow them a marriage license. Daisy fell pregnant but gave away her child through adoption. Later on, Daisy did win the right to marry, although this was another disappointment as her husband ended up being gay. Later in life, they both worked normal jobs. They worked together at a grocery store until one day they didn't show up at work. The police were called to do a welfare check, and they found them both dead. The really sad thing that they had determined is that Daisy had died first and that Violet had died 2 to 4 days later. They were laid to rest in Forest Lawn West Cemetery in Charlotte.